American tech giant Microsoft says a cyber group believed to have links to the Iranian government has targeted accounts related to a US presidential campaign. The company says the cyber group called Phosphorus has targeted hundreds of accounts, including those of current and former US government officials and journalists. More on this one with Paddy Culhane in Washington. What more can you tell us, Paddy?
Well, Microsoft just put out this statement saying that this group, as you mentioned, Phosphorus, they say they're linked to Iran and to the Iranian government. I think it's important to point out that Microsoft has not provided any proof of that, but they are making the allegation. As you mentioned, for the first time, we're hearing that potentially the U.S. presidential campaign was targeted by a foreign government. They also said journalists and also human rights activists and prominent Iranians inside the U.S. So in all, Microsoft says that the Iranians looked at 2,700 different emails. They tried to track down exactly, you can probably guess what somebody's email address is if you know their name and you know what they're using. And of those 2,700 that they looked into, they attempted to hack into 241 accounts. They go on to say that this wasn't exactly sophisticated or all that effective, actually, because they say they were only able to get into 4 accounts, and they did so by basically using public knowledge to try and figure out someone's phone number or other emails associated with that email so that they could try to hack into them. But again, Microsoft is saying that only 4 individuals were impacted, none of them with a presidential campaign. But a little bit different. In 2016, I think everyone was taken back by all that was happening in retrospect. But now Microsoft is saying, we're going to send the message that when we see this, we're going to say it.
Interesting stuff. Thank you for that. Paddy Culhane in Washington.